Okay, I'm recording. Just wait for the, there we go, the stream health indicator to hit 0, and that's probably when it's okay for me to try to connect to the stream. Nope, still too soon. No, I think, there we go, it's alright. I am connected to the wrong account. I'm going to have to log out. Account settings, log out. Sorry. Covering the camera so I can sign in. Okay. Stream manager. Connected to chat. There we go. Brilliant. Right. So, yes, today I have a fancy new battery. It arrived while I was out riding yesterday. I spent a few hours this morning charging it up. Hello. Yeah, I spent a few hours getting it fully charged, I hope. So it's an LiFePO4, LiFePO4 lithium-ion battery, which I'm hoping will be good for, I don't know, maybe 12 to 15 miles. In theory, twice what I can have been doing of late, flipping heck, what am I, what I've been doing so far. I might be just imagining it, and I probably am, but I think they're supposed to be better at sort of consistent current delivery. And it feels like it's slightly, only slightly less less slowed down by hills. Yeah, I would definitely say it's got a bit more, it feels like it's got a bit more oomph to it, that it can handle inclines. I would have been pedaling by now, even just a bit to help it along. I might be completely imagining that, it could be entirely psychological, but that's how it feels so far. There's a car that should be coming by. There we go. Off you go. I couldn't be more in the gutter if I tried. How degrading is that? Otherwise known as Sexy Saturdays. Okay, so he passed me to stop to turn around. Great. What do you expect from a part-timer? Hi Ella, nice of you to join me. Trying out my fancy new battery. I was just saying that it could be entirely psychological, but so far it feels like it's got a bit more oomph up the hills. I'm not going faster, it just feels like it's capable of coping a bit more. Though that said, there's a good 15 kilos less weight without all that lead acid battery floating about, sitting there like an anvil. So yes, I'm going to try going a slightly more circuitous route. definitely doing better up the hill. Like I say, whether that's to do with the battery or just the lack of weight, or a combination of the two. My phone's going AWOL. Let me pause here and straighten the phone out. There we go. Send it! Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot to put Strava on. Let me put Strava on. It's not there. Where is it? There it is. Get it to measure my distance. So it'll probably be, oh, I don't know. I'll have to estimate how far I've come so far from home, not just from when I started the stream, and add that to whatever I'm hopefully able to get out of today. Yeah, let's go some longer weird ass routes in order to just prolong the journey. Oh, it's so nice not having the great big battery fouling the left turn. It was so large that it was getting in the way. Now I've got full range in the handlebars. I have to get used to that. I was going to make a joke that if I can burn you off in this thing, you need to run faster. But it is downhill, hey? Whee! I missed that flipping great pothole. Ouch. There are only plastic rims on these wheels, so you really don't want to go hitting things like that. I've no idea what reception is like across here. Some arsehole passing this bus is going to try and kill me, I'm sure. Don't you fucking dare, mate. Hello. Thank you for not killing me. This is not a good idea in hindsight. Alright, mate. I have to be really careful around here in that case. Oh, I was going to come around here a second time. Having second thoughts about that right now. Shit! That was the bottom grounding out, again from the pothole. Wow, it's really bloody windy. I'm guessing it's probably being picked up on the microphone, even though it's got a wind. It's not really a Dougal, but just those foam wind cover. That's why the voice audio is always slightly muffled. It takes the top end off, but it also really reduces the wind significantly. It also means I don't have to use the GoPro's wind reduction, noise reduction, which means you can't record in stereo. I like the idea of having the stereo sound recordings, that you can hear people talking, which direction it's coming from or whatever. Three ducks squished down on the side there. Squished is a bit of a dodgy word to use. They were just like sitting down. They're really cutched right down together, trying to stay out of the wind, I guess. Right, this is where the reception will get really crap, so apologies for everyone on Twitch. It is indeed. Right. I should have stopped for a chat. Really quite windy today. It's got an edge to it. I nearly wore a t-shirt. I'm glad I didn't. I'm grateful for my hoodie right now. I didn't think that through. If I'd stopped, I might have been able to get to pet the dog. Really must think these things through more properly. Think these things through better. You can tell I'm not used to talking, can't you? Narrating my existence is definitely not something that comes naturally to me. Oh yeah, this is where the stream's going to drop as well, so YouTube will probably jump. Oh, there's lads on the left filming. What's this red car doing? Are they parking, unparking? Okay, they're going away from me, so this is all good. Rear brake is still rubbing ever so slightly. I don't know if I need to perhaps slightly grease the release mechanism or something. It just means having to take the rear wheel off. It's just a bit of a pain in the arse. It's entirely doable. I've taken them off before when I greased the bearings when I first got it and started using it. Just a bit of a pain in the arse, that's all. And I'm being lazy, let's be honest. There you go. Come closer to the edge so you can get a better view for a change. Yeah, on a sunny day I'll come up here and take a good picture. Be able to get a really nice cover picture up here, I think. I'll mosey on in a minute and it's clear. Careful. So in theory, the stream hasn't dropped, which is unusual. Grateful, but unusual. Come on, dude, what are we doing? What are you doing? Okay. the sticker on the back has stayed on. I've printed up a sticker that goes on the back that just says C5 Live UK. Branding in it. Is it still there? Yep, feels like it. Right, trying to squeeze out this exit again. And getting across the road is scary. Oh, it's quiet as anything. Lovely. Okay. Going straight. I'll go right. If I do a second lap, I might come down some of the different roads around here. Fairly quiet. Oh, actually no, the road parallel to this, people belt along that at stupid speed, and visibility isn't going to be great. Let me just check what's going on with Twitch. Okay, still connected. Okay, there's nothing behind me. So I'll come round here on a second lap. I have a feeling it might be a lot busier. Actually, no it won't. It's still school holidays for that school back there. So hopefully it won't be too busy. This is good. Now I've got a car up my chuff. It's bumpy as hell down here. No, I've got a bus up my chuff. It's really flipping windy. Right, send it. Oh, it's quiet. I should have gone around the one-way system for the lols. Right, where are you going? Apart from nowhere fast. Come on. Dude, seriously, if I'm up your chuff, you're going really bloody slowly. What are you doing? Oh, Now they're indicating. That moment when you're not the obstruction on the road in a C5. Oh, is that the same one as before? The red zip car? Let's pull in and let this car by. This is where I find out he's pulling in here. You sound like a Jetson. I really hope there's no one around right now. Never mind the potentially, I mean obviously there's like, I get like 20 views at the moment, but the theoretical millions of viewers that could be seeing this on YouTube. Or hypothetical. It'd be hypothetical, theoretical, whatever. Potential. Some raving loony game on the C5 in the public. Exactly. Fuck's given. I'll cut them on no hands. Ah, crap, it looks like the stream dropped somewhere about a minute ago. Sorry about that. Let's go this way again. Just debating whether to go down through the village or do another lap first. I'll do another lap first. If I go down through Blackheath village, I'll be a bit stuck at the other side. I suppose I could go all the way through the estate again. But quite an angle. I didn't think that through. I got away with that. It did beat you back. Hi, thanks for sticking by. You're right about the Jetson thing though. It's funny, they've been discussing how electric cars are so quiet, they're dangerous, and that they need some kind of a sound added to them. My friend's one has like a weird wee sound that's added to it at low speed, especially when reversing. And I think we should lobby hard that the sound that they're forced to use a Jetsons sound. So all the cars finally do sound like Jetsons cars. You know, if I sit like a twat riding side saddle, you just get to see out across the heath. There you go. This is such a lovely place to be. Really lovely place to be. Then over there's the Paragon, which they use in a lot of period dramas. A lot of it gets filmed. It's used for filming quite a lot. Wow, Twitch says I have 3 viewers. This is a record. Welcome all of you lurkers. No obligation to say anything, it's all good. I'm grateful for your presence and company. And I feel like marginally less of a tit talking to myself on a C5, half a foot off the road, riding around in public. It's completely normal, yep. So, sorry to be boring, but I'm going to do much the same again, I think, just for now. Then when I come back, I'll head through the village and maybe head to Kidbrooke village, see how I'm doing for charge. So one of the guys on the C5 group on Facebook, it's bumping, on the C5 group on Facebook, has made a phone holder thing that adapts onto these ridges down here. And it'll hold a metal tube, the same proportions as like a bicycle tube. So you can use a bicycle holder to attach my phone to it, and then use that to attach to the centre tunnel. Oh, I've got some chat to catch up on. I'm going to pause for a second so I can catch up and say hello. Hello Lemon Eyewash, how are you doing? More viewers than Netflix, I know, right? Yeah, because it's the C5 Massive. Sup yo, how's it going? Thanks for joining me and for joining in chat. There's an actual conversation occurring in chat. It feels like a real stream. I'm a big boy now. So yeah, Lemon Eyewash, you'll know who Ella is, but Ella, I'm not sure if you know, not sure for certain if you know who Lemon Eyewash is. You know him, just whether you know his username, and I'm not about to dox him unless he wishes to himself. Oh, you do? Okay, brilliant. Shall I go left again or just go straight for the park? I'll go left. That's the whole point of this, is to munch some miles and see how far I can get out of the battery. So let's go the long way again. It's what I'm here for. Oh, it's so weird getting used to being able to turn left without the key impeding it because of the smaller battery. Ah, yeah, same username as PlayStation username. Fantastic. When I come down here on my bicycle, I usually get up quite a speed for me. I don't know why, it's just this consistent slope. Like I say, I don't know if it's the weight difference or if it really is the battery's ability to provide current, but it definitely feels a bit better uphill than it did before. Sorry, I'm going that way. Some guy in the far distance shouting, "I like you, Sinclair." I'll tell you what though, for longer streams I'm definitely going to need a seat pad. This is hard on the backside and the spine when you hit the bumps. There are a couple of vertebrae that bang against the back. I would definitely say its ability to cope with hills is better. Again, like I said a couple of times already, sorry for repeating myself, I don't know if it's just to do with the weight reduction, about 15 kilos I would guess, or if it is to do with the battery or a combination of the two. But it's definitely coping with inclines a little better. I'm not just imagining it. That scared the shit out of me. I thought it was about to be flattened then or something. He just wanted to wave. So this roundabout can be quite sketchy on my bicycle, because I cut the corners really badly and they usually just don't bother stopping. Quite happy to flatten you. Ah, crap, because this wasn't difficult enough to get past last time. Let's try this. This way. Oh, these potholes are so bad. I'm guessing it's an unadopted road and they don't want to pay to have it resurfaced or whatever. On the one hand it's bloody expensive, and on the other I'm guessing they're thinking the more knackered it is, the less people are inclined to come down here. Oh, light's gone yellow already. Lovely. Slightly, I was going to say it's slightly less windy than last time. There it is. Yep, just as windy as last lap. Oh, I didn't get a chance to stop at the traffic lights to catch up on chat.
Get the pressure on.
Content. Content or content? Let me just pause and catch up on what's been said. Comfort wasn't even invented in the 80s. No, I'm lucky I don't have a spike to sit on. Why would you go down that road more than once? Yeah, content. What I should have done is looked at the side road that I just came by, if that had a drop curb, and I could have avoided it. Wow, I go down that road on my bicycle is quite beyond me. I could happily go down the side road on my bike. Deary me. It's force of habit, I guess. It's quite cold today, actually. The wind is making it cold. Cheers. Let me see if I can find a different way through the park. There's an entrance here on the left. Let me try that. Apologies for the stream if it gets shit. But I'm going to give this a go. If I can get in. Oh, I'm committed now. Nothing to see here. There we go, it's nice to take a different route. Bit of a change. I don't know if I've ever been down. Is this going to go around in a circle and bring me back where I was? No, okay, I can turn left here, okay. Now that would have been content, longing it out for the content. Oh, I should have gone left. I'm going to do a U-turn. Can I do this? Let's find out. This will make sense when I get there. Hello, me again. Mind you, they are taking up the entire part, so I shouldn't feel too bad.
The side gate.
That was odd choice. Fighting with his lead, having the lulls. Hello. Where do I get to turn right? I'm sure I can turn right now. Apparently not. I'm not even remotely where I thought I was going to be. Oh, this has gone horribly wrong. I'm going to have to do a U and go back again. Ah, this can't be right. Must have missed the turning. Let's turn around and see what happens. A little bit of off-road. Oh, got some chat to catch up on. What's happening? Should get some bits of wood and make some ramps and jump off like 80s kids did with their bikes, and that would be content. Evel Knievel in a C5. No, I can't go. Where the blazes? I'm so confused. Or is that it? Is that it? Yes, that's it. I missed the path. Here we go. Stay on the path. Now this is longing it out for the content. Oh, I'm ruining their picture. Sorry. Sorry, I think I ruined your picture. Or did I? Photobomb! So these aren't quite as pink and as lush as they were a month or so ago, but it's still nice. The blossom down here. Spoiling everyone's selfies. Whoa. Okay. So all of that was in order to try to go down that sort of blossom lined avenue. But you couldn't even see it on the camera. Is it even worth going down to the end again? I'm just trying to munch some miles, so let's do that. I would expect the GoPro to start bitching soon. And I might need to change the GoPro battery. Maybe 15 minutes. Back again. I won't bother boring the stream with stopping. I wish I brought a pair of gloves. What a contrast to the last few days. It's been t-shirt weather. Today I'm actually actively cold. God, it's windy down here. Identical twins. Hope you know you're doing that on YouTube and Twitch. I'm playing with his little brother, that's awesome. He thought that was hilarious. That's really cool. That looks sick. High praise indeed. Right, let's do this again. If it's not too busy, I might venture around the one-way system for the lols. Okay, after the bike. Okay, I should be back on YouTube and hopefully catch up with Twitch when I get a bit better reception. I didn't realise it was quite so dead down here, which is a shame. I really could use better coverage. My mobile coverage is appalling. About here? Not really. Okay, yep, I'm here. Right, let's go. Send it. Hello. Van going to come up. Oh, they're blocking the cycle path. Thank you. Not sure I want to do this in the rush hour. Is this bus stopping? Yes, it is. And there's the wind. Some really nice houses down here. Which way I'm gonna go? It's easier this way. Thank you. Oh, my hand's going numb. That's how cold it is. My right hand is actually going numb. And it's gone like, you know when your hands are really wet? Well, they've been wet for ages and they go all wrinkly. It's gone like that because I'm so cold. Oh, it's our turn. So I went that way last time, so I'll go this way this time. I'm guessing because my left hand is the one that has the motor on-off control on it, I'm having to squeeze with that hand, and so that's sort of doing some work, so not feeling quite as cold, whereas my right hand's just been relaxed against the handlebar, and that one bloody freezing. So if I just squeeze the handlebars more, hopefully it'll warm up a bit. I'm not feeling brave enough to take on Kidbrooke Park Road yet. I think that really is just death in waiting. There's some back roads I could do down past the post office. That comes out by the school. No, it's way too dangerous from there. Thinking if there was a way I could go from there to Kidbrooke Village. Not safely. Greetings and thanks to my lurker. Sorry I'm not very talkative right now. Oh yes, I got a notification while I've been out riding from YouTube that I have a new follower. It was Analog something or other, so if you see this, thank you very much for the follow, or the subscribe. It's following is Twitch, isn't it? Subscribing is YouTube. I think I'm holding someone up behind me. Soz. There you go, there's your chance to come by. I'm as in as I can be safely. Yes, if the sunny weather can come back, that would be great. I ever thought I'd find myself needing to slow down in this. Okay, with everything I've done so far, I've still got 2 green lights and my battery charge. Cold. Apologies to anyone watching this. What started out as an adventure just turned into 20 minutes of me bitching about being cold. Have to pause when I get to the bottom of the hill, sort out the phone. It's bounced around enough that it's permanently pressing the volume down button. I don't want it causing chaos. Last time I did that, the phone crashed. Let's stop here and tidy this up. Oops, no, I've really caused chaos. What am I doing? Oh, that was it. Analog Apocalypse. Welcome, Analog Apocalypse. Right. usually go left here, so let's go to the end and then left. Just bring the changes along out every extra 100 metres I can get.
Hello.
Guessing it's probably what's the right word? Showing up's not really the right expression, but it's going to have to do. Showing up in the audio how windy it is, even though the trees aren't showing it. Smaller ones are, but the ones in front are just making me sound like look like I'm an idiot. What am I bitching about? I mustn't forget that if the GoPro battery goes again, the one that I've used is the one with the branding facing down in the box, and the fresh one has the branding facing upwards when I open the box. I'm pulling off there anyway. Glad I didn't scare the cat. Heading over to Kidbrooke Village. Been here a couple of times now. There's not an awful lot here, but there were there were a couple of food stalls in the square, and they seem to change. Now this one's a bit of a pig to get through. I should let this guy go. Come at it from more of an angle. Go ahead. Seeing as a turning circle of a bus. Made it. Lost chat. No, we're here. We're good. So yes, this is Kidbrooke Village. What are they doing now? Not much going on here today. And back I go. Where can I go? I'm trying to think of places I can go to long this out.
Mary, chill out, why?
Thank you. Whoops. Oh, that's what's going on. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty rare even back in the day.
They're cool, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Kind of funny how it's like so relevant now, isn't it?
Yeah, well, so everyone's getting e-scooters and stuff
Yeah.
like that. That something like this isn't quite as weird as it was back in the day.
What's it kind of class? Is it kind of like technically an e-bike?
It's it's a bicycle. I think it would be a motor-assisted or battery-assisted bicycle.
Right.
But legally, it's basically a bicycle.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a kind bike as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So I've literally just today stuck a new battery in it, so I've been sort of trying to just go around as far as I can to see what range I'm getting out of it. I used to get about 6 miles out of an old lead acid battery out of an old Ford KA, and so I've got a nice lithium ion battery in it now. It weighs a fraction of it,
yeah.
and I'm hoping I'll probably be able to get about 15 miles, maybe more.
Yeah.
So I'm literally just driving around in circles.
Battery technology has just moved on so
Yeah.
much, hasn't it? And like you say, the weight, reducing the whole weight of it will increase the range.
About 15 kilos of weight less than just in the battery. Yeah,
15 kilos
yeah.
of battery.
I know, right? So yeah, what some people do is you stick a second battery on it.
Yeah.
You can either wire it up in series or in parallel. So you can either have double the range, or you can get a bit sneaky. If you wire it up in series, it'll go way faster.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not road legal then anymore, but
Yeah, you need like a
it just wouldn't be illegal at all. You wouldn't be able to get it MOT'd or insured or anything. So yeah, so but then it would end up falling foul of the same rules that the scooters do.
Yeah, because you can get like a moped, which is a purely electric powered moped, so you obviously need like a bike license. And
yeah, well, that's it. That would have to pass. There's all manner of sort of
Yeah.
crash testing and things that they have to pass as well. So yeah, it's just a bicycle basically, a recumbent bicycle with a battery in it.
Yeah, well,
Cheers.
thanks for your time.
No worries. Have a good one.
What is it?
It's a C5. They were made years ago and were a massive commercial failure. but they're basically battery operated. You sort of pedal to get going and the battery takes over. Just put a decent battery in it, so I should get about 15 miles out of it. If you put a second battery in it and wire it up properly, it'll go way faster. It's a giggle. So I stream my rides on YouTube and Twitch. And that's it. You can't really buy them. You can find them on eBay occasionally, but they're usually in various states of disrepair. And I'm about to look for the twat because I can't get through there because you have to come right out and around. But yeah, it's a giggle. Have a good one.
Whoa!
Sorry, boys.
That's alright, mate. Lovely.
Yeah, I'm stuck now though.
So,
It's alright, man. Go. Maybe I'm the one who's in the way. No worries. Cheers. Cheers, sorry. All right, cheers. Thank you. All right. So maybe that's the way to get subs and follows. Go past Sixth Form College. Careful, this is really dangerous around here. Who's doing what? I'm out there. I've still got 2 battery lights full on. Need to find somewhere else to ride around to. And that's why we look both ways before crossing the road. Why are you not just passing me while it's safe? You're going to wait until it isn't and then pass me. Nope, you're just going to hover behind me unsafely. I'm going to keep going. Where to go. Been everywhere I can go safely. Some of them twice. Just keep going. The whole point is to find out how far this battery can take me. I guess I'll head across towards the park again. I won't go past the Heron Billet pub this time. Can get a bit hairy at that roundabout, especially as it's sort of getting towards rush hour, kind of. Sorry. There is a nice rear brake modification for this that replaces the hub brake with a disc brake. But I find the hub brake is perfectly adequate to slow me down and stop me, and even lock up the wheel if I pull it hard enough. And what I would really like though is for brakes on both sides. The trouble is the motor is in the way. So when you press hard-ish on the rear brake, the whole thing pulls to one side. And that's what's kind of dangerous. Yep, this is going to sound crazy, but there absolutely is a market for the C5 these days, 100%. Hello.
beauty.
Oh, thank you very much.
You had it.
A year now.
God, it's amazing. How much did it go for?
I got it for a very good price, but they tend to go for between sort of 500 and 850 if they're complete on eBay.
It's not bad.
Yeah, well, you consider that an e-scooter is going to set you back 300-400 quid.
It was going way more than that.
Well, it depends on how, sort of what condition it's in and how many of the extras, if it's got wing mirrors or indicators and that sort of thing.
How fast does it go?
This fast. It's about 12 miles an hour, I think it is.
I've seen you on the Cater Estate.
Oh.
I've been like endlessly impressed. So
Oh,
so I got to say
too
hello.
kind. Cheers, have a good one.
Bye.
Yeah, they were just born out of their time. I mean, I must have been, I don't know, 13 or something when they came out, and just took one look at them and went, I want one! And I'm guessing pretty much any teenager has exactly the same response. I suspect they wouldn't be able to be made for that money these days, though. As much as that's what they go for on eBay. But yeah, you wouldn't be able to manufacture them for that these days. Though you could make them better as an item, though. Apologies to Twitch, because I'll probably lose you somewhere down here. But I'll not bother going to the... Come on, Pidgey, I'm trying to avoid you. Not bother going to the statue down to the end this time. I'll just immediately turn right and go straight out and go through the standard again. This really is the most quintessentially British stream you could possibly have. Riding around one of the London parks on a Sinclair C5, bitching about the weather. Doesn't get any more British than that. gone. Hello, mate. Okay. Last time round, the cycle path was blocked. Oh, thought he was stopping. No, he's not. Thank you. Pull in, let the traffic go. Group of lads over there all waving, they loved it. I wonder what they could be made for these days. What improvements could be engineered into them? Particularly the battery and possible motor technology. But after that, what essentially would remain the same? The body shell and the chassis wouldn't really change very much. Maybe double up the front wheel if you wanted to make it a bit more stable. Speed wise, you can't make them any faster and be legal, even though you know, manufacturing it would be, as a thing, making it, you can make it as fast as you like, but to be legal, just go as fast as they can anyway. Make something torquier with hub motors and so on, there's so much more power. make it torquier so I can go up a hill more easily. So that's something I just discovered, is that as much as I'm able to turn hard left now without the key in the way, that when I turn hard left it pushes the motor button. Oh, I nearly hit the flipping post. Do I just go through the village again? I did 2 laps, well, 3 laps around Greenwich Park now. Do another trip to Kidbrooke Village, just because. Let me have a think, because I'm coming down this section. If I go past the Dover Patrol, coming out the other side, how far would I have to go before I could get off the road? I don't know, there's that massive junction. That would be dangerous as fuck. I suppose I could just go to the Dover Patrol and come back. It's just a bit rubbish, literally doing a U-turn and turning around on itself. Okay, note to self, it's not safe to come this way. I don't really have, the visibility is possibly even worse to the right. Oh, clonk. It is, yes. Everyone loves them. Everyone's all smiles. Screw it, let's go through the village again. Okay, you don't know the right of way, do you? I know there's a car behind me somewhere. I've been holding the poor guy up for a couple 100 metres. I'm riding as in as I can, just let them by. This is your chance. He's not taking it. Here's your next chance. might kill me. It sounds like it's doing a spin cycle. Dude! That screwed me. Never had to stop on that hill before. I didn't think I'd be able to get going again. What are you doing, asshole? Come on. Back to Kidbrooke Village, I guess. 3 times around Greenwich, twice around there. Oh, it's just gone down to 1 green light at last. So I won't head to Kidbrooke Village. I'll go down the hill, back up the hill to my usual stopping point, and call it there. I'll have a final idea of how far this can go on 1 battery charge. That's a fair old amount. Been streaming for a bloody long time, although it's been very broken. Don't, just don't! Don't know if you could hear him effing and blinding off into the distance. He was trying to squeeze up this left-hand side of me dangerously. Cool bikes, a couple of Harleys. Yep, the power has definitely dropped. Okay, going to pull in here, my usual stopping point. There we go. Well, that was quite an adventure and a half, and yeah, quite the stream. Finishing up with me almost getting flattened by some guy effing and blinding off into the distance. Well, thank you to everyone that's come along and kept me company, and thank you to anyone that watches this on YouTube, especially if you make it this far. My gosh, that'd be a bit of a marathon. Oh, hey Kitewine, sorry I didn't see the notification. No problem at all, I'm just signing off actually. Thank you for dropping by, grateful for that. I've just been testing the new battery. Let's see what Strava says, how far it thinks. 16.2 miles, and I can probably add another mile to that, so at least 17 miles that's done. So yeah, that's really good to know. This battery is good for about 17 miles. So about an 8.5 mile radius, let's say 8 mile radius to be safe-ish. That is a long old adventure I could go on. 8 miles in each direction is more about finding somewhere I can go safely to actually do that. If I figure out getting out of back up the hill out of Greenwich, maybe that's what I'll do next time I go for a ride, is just venture down into Greenwich and see what the ride back up the hill is like. After all, if it's doable, there's only one way to find out, and that's to try it. If I can get in and out of Greenwich easily, then that changes a lot. As much as the reception in the park is terrible, I can still do YouTube videos, but it means I could go down into the main Greenwich centre, around the one-way system, past the Cutty Sark, and then I'm onto the towpath. I'm onto the Thames, the path that runs alongside the Thames, and so that would make for a really interesting ride. Yeah, okay, this is really good to know. So about 17 miles. That's really quite impressive. Right, okay, thank you so much for coming along. Thank you for keeping me company, and thank you to anyone and everyone on Twitch and YouTube land. And this is where I am going to call the stream. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.